Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, your host, and for the next 2 hours we'll be together having fun learning today. I really want to get deeper. I found maybe a source of information, not maybe, I found a source of information, but will I understand it? I want to work on the tiny Blazor admin webpage that we started a little while ago, and it's a very light version. It's on a client side, it's in C#, so using Blazor WebAssembly. And we want to have this thing to manipulate our URL shortener.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, Stefan, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. So I want to use that to manipulate the backend, the Azure function, but I want to do it in a secure way. And of course, because it's client side, we cannot just use a regular user password. I need to have, let me know if the music is too loud on your side. Felt like maybe it is. Maybe this is better. I think this is better. Let me know. So the plan of today is to try to move forward in that direction. Jeremy Lickness had a blog post recently, and I read that blog post, but somehow I think when I pushed it to my Kindle, part of it was not present. I thought it was like really just going to CosmoDB, and nope, he's using Key Vault and Function too, and also a CosmoDB. So there's probably some part that I missed, or I don't know, I missed a part in that blog post. So we'll be using that, and I should, you know what, I should share the blog post. First, let's start by the beginning. Does the music, Stefan, is it loud enough? Can you hear the music? Let's go in share mode. And I didn't start all my little tools. I really need to have a script to start everything I need when I'm streaming. I want to use this thing. Boom. An update is possible. Okay, but I'm not updating now. I'm streaming now. Voila. MG. Welcome to the stream. You are based in Australia? This is cool. Never been there. Looking forward to if we get back to travel again. That would be cool. That would be cool. So this is very tiny. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So this is my stream notes. But the thing I want to share with you is this project, tiny URL admin. There it is. So I want to continue using that. So if you want to try, you have instruction to replicate. There's no code, and today I think I will start. We'll start with like a fresh, empty web application, and we're just focusing at trying to reach an Azure function or try to read a secret in Key Vault. So nothing else. That's the goal of today. The article from my friend Jeremy, is this one. And I should put it right away in the reading notes as references. Reference or stream notes? References. It is a reference. And here the project of today is this little guy, this tiny guy, not little, it's tiny. Or it will when we'll be done with it. Can you hear the music? All good, okay, cool. Hey, King Lake 23. Welcome to the stream. I messed up yesterday, not messed up, I changed the volume of the yesterday for my stream on Microsoft Developer channel. I decided let's add some music, and I kind of play a little bit with the sound so it's not at the same place it used to be, so I was not sure. Hey Saint Plays, how are you? How are you, my friend? Doing good. Doing good. So if it's going according to my plans, tomorrow and Friday I should be off. So today is the last day of work and I have way too many things to do. Let's go full screen. So this blog post. So like I said, I just want to create a new app. So I did create a new app. In fact, we did it on last stream, or maybe this one is a even more empty version of what we use. I was just trying to, oh, that's, yeah, that's okay. That's a console application. That's not what I want. Yeah, I was trying to understand certain class, so that's not what I want. I want the app setting text. Yes, that's a web app. Okay, so what I want is, we all already, like if I run this thing here, we can authenticate it, supposed to, yes. So now I'm authenticated to my Azure Active Directory. So that was very easy done when one command line. When you create your new application, you say .NET new, and then you specify your authentication being a single org, and you specify the tenant ID and user ID you create. That's the app registration in Azure. So all the documentation to create that are in the GitHub project. And you know what, I will go and remove this wonderful shirt, t-shirt. Give me 1 second. And voila, it's very strange because it's very warm outside, so the AC starts during the night. Try to balance. So sometimes it's a little bit too hot, sometimes it's more comfortable. So here it is. So we have our app. And right now, if I do get the secret, it will fail. And on last stream, last Wednesday, we tried to, dig deeper. I forgot who was really helping me about that. Try to, see with the SDK and things. And the thing that is a little bit different is this is using WebAssembly, so it's on the client side. Therefore, there's a few things that doesn't work. So in this blog post, apparently those things are explained. So we'll follow those instructions and try to make sense and see how we can use it. So my original plan was to go to Azure Key Vault. Azure Key Vault is a secret place where you can put secrets and stuff. Very useful when you code. Get the token, or do whatever, and then do a call to the Azure function using the token. But maybe I could call directly the Azure function being authenticated in Azure. But if I do that, then have a breaking changes for the previous version. So I'm not sure yet what should I do. Thank you for the follow. Nobody. Well, I have other thing in my I'm not always wearing hoodies, but I like hoodies. It's chilly here, but today it's very warm. Oh, I think I know. And it will get the lights? I don't know. Okay, let's get started. In t-shirt right now, I'm comfortable. Should be good. So, Blazor web app. So he's explaining here. Oh, like that's exactly what I was talking about. So when you do your .NET New, you specify Blazor WebAssembly for WebAssembly, and then you specify the authentication single org. You pass the client ID and the tenant ID. Those steps are explained in the GitHub. So that's, we already have it. So now, he's putting that in the app settings. Oh no, it's already created in app settings. Is it? Stop. Hey Slip, how are you? Ah, is that Barry's blood? I was like, yeah, how come could you be VIP and I don't know you? Nice name. Way easier for me to say than, is that Barry's blood? Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. It's been a while since I saw you, buddy. So how things are going. So if we go in the app settings, I don't have any app settings apparently. Appraiser? No. I don't have any app settings, so I need to create one. Whoops. Sorry, Amy. Forgot to turn off the notification off. How to stream 101. Completely forgot what I was. Oh yeah, app settings. So I need to create a new app settings. Or is it here? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so it's already there. Client ID, is it though? I'm assuming it's the good client ID. I had some issues earlier yesterday with the synchronization. I couldn't access, somehow I couldn't access. I use heavily OneNotes to, like, every day have like a new page, and I have all my stuff there, kind of a journal. I used to have that on paper, but then OneNote is so easy because it's on all devices, even on my phone, and honestly, it was the best one if you are on a iOS and Android, or before a Microsoft phone. It was the best result, like the consistency of the look of your stuff was the best on OneNote. So I used that, and somehow I got locked up. So yesterday I tried to fix it and lost about 10 days of content, of notes. Yeah, my friend, it could happen to all of us. And so I need to remember. I think I have that here. I'm just not sure. The client ID was 7C. That's what I have here. And I don't need the password anymore because, okay, cool. So let's do this. I will just go back in the portal, make sure it's the good one. So app registration, we should have 2 apps, I think, but just one app. Excellent. And client ID, that's the good one. Okay. Let's go back in here. This is small. Why it's so small? Boom, boom. There it is. Boom, boom. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's better. Love OneNote. I love it too. It's very convenient. I just wish sometime the copy paste was better, because sometimes, like, it's very cool because you could put anything, like, you know, a URL, a video, an image, whatever. So it's nice. But sometimes when you copy paste text, the output is all. So sometimes I wish it was just, the output was better when you pass through the clipboard. So, but yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, so we have our app setting. We are pointing to the good thing because I tried so many things. I was worried that we change our app registration. So we have that. This information is stored, so it's clear, meaning you can easily access. The login process, yeah, it's cool. Hey, it's Jeremy, you got a lot of talents for drawing. Cool. So now we could try the authorize any. Oh yeah, we could try that just to make sure it's working. So let's say we want to make this page secure. Now you can have the secure authorize attribute on any riser component. We'll show how to do that later. Okay, so I want to test it right now. So inside? No, that's in the Azure function. Maybe I should follow the article. What do you think? Okay, I will follow the instruction, Mr. Jeremy. Let's do that instead. Okay, so cool, we are authenticated, but that we already knew. So now, secure Azure function with AD. So I know that too. I'm just worried that if I do that, well, I have breaking changes. Yes. Can I change that? Yes. Okay, let's... Okay, so let's read to make sure, because I'm pretty bad when I read quickly. So the next step is to create a secure connection to Azure function. So we have an Azure function. The Azure function app communicates with CosmoDB. For us, it does the thing to retrieve a token. What? So you just don't want to be anybody to access it. To start an existing Cosmo authentication, just publish to Azure. If you're not familiar with the process, it's documented here. DevOps function using Visual Studio publish to Azure. The function application is not yet secure. However, the code checks for authenticated user will fail return unauthorized this. So we could create just if I want to, yeah, like just here. Is it? No, I'm assuming it's missing some. Yeah, we'll get there later. I know you need to reference something. Oh no, look like it's working. So if I run that. Because there's a way, because now we just like fail, and there's a way I did it in the other app where I have like, hey, you know, if you're authorized, do this, if you're not authorized, show that instead. Now I didn't want to compile. Oh, because I'm missing this. That's fine. We'll have time to test that. Anyway, wait. Okay, what if I do?
It was at this moment that he knew.
Hey, Copper Birdie, how are you? How are you, my friend? So here I have the... Not bad. Is it hot these days in UK? Because here it is really hot. AZRL shortener, yeah. So source, if we go in the admin tools, and then we go in the Blazor website, and I go into the source again of this, and I go into pages, URL. Hey, welcome. Welcome for the cheer, my friend. Welcome. Oh, this is super cool. Thank you. It's very appreciated. Why? Why do I deserve that? This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. 25. For being you. I like that. Oh, yeah, there's one thing. There's one thing I need to check. Let me check. We'll need to... I had some stuff. I don't want to, yeah. We'll search that later. We'll focus on the stream. Well, thank you. Thank you a lot, mister. Really appreciate it. You really don't need to. So attribute. Yeah, and in program, not program, in where is it? This one? Oh, I need identity UI. I'm not sure. I will focus for now on like the real problem. Like that, I already did it. I just need to, you know, find my notes and get back to it. So today I just want to focus on, like, I'm missing a reference. Oh, yeah. But at the same time, I know that I need it. So. What's the library? Microsoft ASP.NET Core authorization. Okay, that makes sense, right? So I should go here, do this, and do a .NET add package. Boom. So now if I go here, not. But usually you have a way to say, hey, you're not authorized. Was it in index? Error? No. Host. There's a place where I put it that remove those semicolons from the okay. I will when I get back to that view. Oh, here. No, code, authorize. Strange, strange, strange. You mean here, right? Here also, you think? Okay. Thanks. Okay, so now if I run it, it should get executed. Give me a break with that. Okay, so now it's running. Yay. So I'm not logged in. If I go here, it's working. If I go there, it's kind of magic trick. I know you. Okay, go. That's fine. Click me. Cool. Okay, so that we know it's working. We are authenticated and everything is working. Thank you for MG freelancing. Cool. So now let's move this thing because I want to stop mixing it. Less windows on that monitor is better, otherwise I'm confused all the time. So now let's go back to the thing here. Oh yeah, so we should create a function So here what he's trying to do, and I use that sometime, where you get a user to your function. So I could do that, and right now, like, the current version of the URL shortener doesn't work that way. I'm using the token, they call it code. It's a security token that, you know, we pass, and my first intention was to get that from Key Vault and use this. But since I'm using Azure Active Directory to get authenticated, and I prefer that since my solution is built to go in Azure, it doesn't cost anything since we already have the Azure IAD available. It means less code for us to remember the user and all those things. So like, code will be much simpler. So yes, I will need to adapt the code of the previous version to make it compatible and then push, but at the end the result will be better. So I think we'll do that. We'll have an Azure function that expect to be reached out with an authenticated user, and we'll do that. So I think we should create an Azure function, just like, you know, just an Azure function that return a value, but it will require to be authenticated. So follow the step here to secure the documentation, secure a function with Azure ID and Express setup. I use the Express option to create a new app registration and choose Hello Anonymous because the code itself validate identity. Okay. The Express setup. What's the Express setup? So let's open this. Yeah, we have already an app registration. Go in the Azure portal, select App Service, and select your app from App Registration. Okay, but you need to have the Azure functions. Okay, we'll create an Azure function, then we'll add this. That's fine. Okay, so he was saying okay, so let's create. Hello, Funkatoons. How are you? How are you, sir? So let's create a function. We'll do a function directly from the portal. So let's create just a function. So we'll do add here. We'll do a function app. just a test. It will be code. It will be okay, I will do it. You know what? I will do it from open a new thing. Yes. I'll create a new app because I was thinking I will do it from the portal, but then it will be in JavaScript. And if we need any manipulation to validate or whatever, like I want to follow all the steps in C#. So I want to stay C# from beginning to end. So I want to use the Azure extension here. I want to create a new project. We'll do that in dev temp no local, and we'll create a new folder. We'll call that Azure function AZ fun. You know what? AZ function AAD test. Boom. It will be C#. It will be a HTTP trigger. Provide the function name. What's new? That's fine. We'll make it anonymous for now. Is it what he said? No, that's in the app registration. Let's still do... Sorry about that. Anonymous. Open in the current window. So, well done. I'll do this. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, sure, update. Come on. Are you done? Cool. It says finished, so I'm assuming it's finished, right? So here it is. So now we have that. So if we go in the Azure portal, now we want to do this part here. So we'll need to create yeah. So if I oh, I didn't deploy it yet. Frank, follow a little bit. So let's go here. So now I have everything, sign in to Azure. Am I going too fast? let me know if you want me to explain what I'm doing. I created locally an Azure function. It's the HTTP trigger. So it's a project here, and now I could run it locally, but I want to deploy it in Azure, so I'm using the extension here, Azure, in Visual Studio Code. And here, the first one is to create a project. The second one is to create a function, but in the wizard, when you create a project, it already kind of jump automatically to the second one, say, okay, like, and it create your first function. So now I want to deploy it in Azure. So I'll do that, and we'll create a new function app. That will be the name. We'll do this as a name. East to West for me, since it's close. And while it's deploying, we'll read the chat. So, well, Funky Tunes say, well, I have absolutely no clue about programming right now, but I'm trying to learn some C# for Unity. Oh, I will have some guesses on the Microsoft developer channel doing some pretty cool Unity. So next week on, is it Monday, or let me check my calendar. From the top of my mind, I know I have 4 stuff related to Unity. So I have, is it Monday? Yeah, so Monday the 29th, I have Anthony Bartolo. It will mix AI and stuff, and like he's playing at Unity to discover some stuff when you read. But I think it's the week after, beginning of July. I have April coming up. Yeah, so on the July 7th, I have April Spain. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I will need to ask her before the stream. But she's doing a lot of stuff with Unity. So if you're interested in Unity, July 7 on the Microsoft developer channel. And I should put the link here. It's on Twitch. Sorry again for that. Twitch/Microsoft developers. So on this channel. What? Oh, it's Microsoft. I didn't. What? Oh, 1P. Yeah, I put 2 P's. There it is. So that's the good one. Yeah, I put 2 P's. There it is. Oh, and they are broadcasting me. Excellent! Excellent! So let's close the loop. There it is. Tum-tum. Boom. Yeah. C# for me, like I've been coding C# since C# was available, so long time. But for a few years I was doing less programmation, so I'm kind of rusted. So like those stream that I'm doing is a way for me to get back into a little bit more and the modern ways to do things, because you know things changed. So I don't need that. I don't need this. Now I think our app is deployed, so I can go here, and if I refresh, oh no, yeah, I didn't specify. I should have done the advanced deployment. Now it just created a different resource group, isn't it? Yeah, whatever, it's fine. So now I have my Azure function available here. So we could call it, if I go here and I go, and I could, where is it? Functions, what's new? Now I could get the URL, copy that, go here, create a new section, new folder. New requests. Do this, paste my URL, and if I do a get, it will receive an error saying, hey, you should pass a name. Say, okay, I will pass a name. And now I could add the parameter name and say Frank. And now if I do it again, say, hello, Frank. HP tracker executed successfully. So now that's cool, we have a function. But now we want to make this possible only if I'm authenticated as a Azure Active Directory user. So to do that, I need to go in Azure, yeah, okay, so this is my function app. I need to go in. Why? Like I don't feel. No, this is my. I'm not in my function app. That's my function. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Now I have the app key and I have authentication and authorization. Yes, we want to use a service principal. So here, right now, anonymous access is enabled. Anonymous access is enabled on the app service app. User will not be prompted for a login. Now, if I turn that on, I will have this, and now I can specify what I want. So I want the Azure Active Directory. He says he use Express. So these settings allow the user to sign in with Azure Active Directory. Click here to learn more. Management mode will go Express. Select an existing and that's where I'm a little bit confused. So I think I need to create another app registration because it's a different app. So there's some additional configuration to perform in Azure Portal. Navigate to the Azure Active Directory and then app registration, and finally open the app registration for your function app. So I need to have another app registration. So I need to have another app registration. Cool. So we'll leave that one there since we are kind of in the middle of the process, and we'll go back here and we'll come in the Active Directory. We'll have a new app registration. We'll create a new registration. This one will be function tests, right? Single tenant is good. And that's when here I think I need to follow the instruction. Or was it this one? Yes, configure your app service or Azure function to use Azure AD login. So I say, okay, configure it with Express settings. That's what I did, but I need Express, create a new app ID. Oh yeah, so it was creating a new app ID for me. Well, that's perfect then. I can do that all in one shot. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure why I had that page open. So cool. Selecting. Select connector. If you want, choose an okay, no, I won't do that. So select OK. I saw the chat. Hey, Fragbird, how are you? Nobody's playing drop today, so you're all very quiet. That's fine. That's fine. I think you missed the. Were you there at the last stream on last Friday, Fragbird? When we were working on our the Twitch bot. We have some special setting just for you as a task for the Twitch bot. The cloud bot. Oh. You moved? Was it across the country? So it was far away then. Well, I hope everything was good. Any big haha moment you want to share with us? Let me show you the what I'm talking about for the cloud bot. Because see, you weren't, that's verb tense is difficult. You weren't with us last Friday, but we thought about you. So we worked on the cloud bot here. 4 states! Wow! That's not bad. Miles. Yeah, okay, that's good. It's about... Yeah, okay. To go in my in-law, I'm staying my province, so province is the same as a state. I do more than that though. But Quebec is a big province. So CloudBot, it's a bot I will be running in this channel to keep track of the highest score of the drop game and have some animated GIF or a bunch of stuff. But if you look in the issues, we have the Fragbird stats. So we have a special feature just for you. And of course it was created by Shirley Dev. Non-freedom unit people? Come on. You're the only one who talk in miles. No, it's not true. UK talk in miles too, right? But it's not the same miles, isn't it? So Copperbirdie. Who's from UK here? I know Copperbirdie is. I know... No. It's just kilometers. Everybody is talking kilometers. For temperature, we mix Celsius. Like there's a because we're neighbors. So when I was younger, it was, I think Celsius was still there for temperature, but a lot of temperature was in Fahrenheit. Like height and weight, so I know how many feet I am, but in centimeter or meter, I'm not sure. My weight is in pound, not in grams. The temperature outside, it will be 30 degrees Celsius, but my swimming pool will be at 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and for me, since I study very young, like at age of 10, I started doing a lot of photography and all my books were in English. So probably coming from US, so all the measurement was in American standard, so I learned the picture size in inch, ounces for a liquid and a bunch of stuff like that, so I'm really mixed up. But usually people of my age they are a little bit mixed, but not as much as I am. Like I cannot say the word. I cannot say that word, but you know what I mean. So Copper Birdie, do you use miles or kilometers? And is it miles? Is it the same miles as US, or it's a different miles? Mixed up. I'm all mixed up. Like, you know, it's the F word I want to put there, but I cannot say it. It's a friendly show. So your miles are they the same as US? Or is it the pound that is different? There's some unit, the UK and US, as the name is the same, but the value is different, I think. But I'm not sure if it's a pound. But you got the money also that is pound. That's maybe where I get... Forgot. Anyway. Grand Common Data Service Permission. Yeah. Let's do this. UK pint are different than using US pint. We got a shorter in a US. Okay. Pint. You use pint? Not just for drinking beer? Is it pint is like 3 pints in a gallon or something like that? Damn, there's too much different measurement. So is it 1.2 or 1.6 Copper Birdie? See, like, are you trying to confuse me now? Because it's working. US pint are not proper pints. Okay, I don't want to. 1.6. Pint as beer. For me, a pint. Yeah, I think a pint is a. I forgot. Okay, so I did that. Optionally, by default, the apps. Hey, what's happening? It's a raid. It's a raid. Who's writing us? DNS stream. No, DNI stream. We'll wait a few seconds. We'll welcome them. And we'll show them how. Hello, DNI stream. Welcome to the stream with your party. Super happy to have you. Welcome, welcome. It's a very serious stream today. Nobody's playing. I don't know why. Is it broken? I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. Like, it does that to me sometimes. I think once I even raid and I was alone. I was like, yeah. There it is. Who started a party? Copper Birdie. Thank you. 404. What? I'm allowed to send you a quick linky? Try it. Try it, Frankie. Like, if it passes, I'm fine with it. Otherwise, whisper it, and I will have a look. Since I know you, or kind of know you. So I'm asking Frankatoons to create a mascot for us. Because I saw his heart and I was like, not his heart, but his art. And I loved it. So I said, That would be cool. When I'm searching here, gold project rates, drop parachute. There it is. Upper birdie, no, copper birdie. You couldn't resist finishing it? Oh, I'm just talking about that and you... How do you like it? Chat. Oh, you know what? Let's do a vote. Let's do a poll. I can't do poll, right? I can't do poll. Can't do poll. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. I want to create a quick poll. Fail to load the module. Well, apparently I cannot do poll today. Apparently I cannot. Is this for the cloud pack? No, well, I was thinking I could use that for, I don't know, for different, like, you know, like if there's some event, we could use that. We could, instead of, yeah, my little one that I draw in the cloud point, I could use that one too. Like I want a mascot, and then we'll make things like expression or stuff using it that way. Or do you do animation also, Funkatoons? We could have, like, let's say if someone subscribe, we could have it like doing a little dance or some like thumbs up, or like if we have a raid, or like, you know, like we could play with that. Or I could create animation, though it's been a while since I did any animation. Back in the day where I was doing Flash 3. Yeah. So do you like that, chat? Cloudies? You think it represents the channel? I'm not sure. Like I know, like the little bulb here, it's cool because it has my logo, but I'm not sure, like in very tiny if it will be good. So maybe I would remove that part, but like it. It's a cloud, by the way. You do animation? Cool. Well, the logo I don't mind, honestly. Like I show him the logo and my colors and stuff. The logo is used for my YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTube channels. Oh, I have 3 YouTube channels now. But like this
Bonjour.
is.
Hi.
No, bonjour, hi. So this is my YouTube channel, and I have another one in French. So it's a lighter blue that matched the blue of my province flag. FYI, just, you know, I'm sure you cared. And yeah, so those are like this logo. It's used for that. So I show him that as a, you know, like you can get inspiration from that. But yeah, I think for the mascot, I don't care if he doesn't have like my Cloud Flare logo. Well, we'll see. We need to work into that, but I like it though. It's cool, and I prefer this version. I know I'm wearing glasses, but with the glasses, it looks just old, and I don't want to look old. Not yet. But thanks, it's good. I will get back to you, Funkadoos. I'm just like super busy, and tomorrow I have a quick stream in French, and then I want to be off. I've been working on weekends for the past 2 weekends, so I need to unplug. So, but I didn't forget you. I will get back to you. Okay, so optional. By default, the app service provides an authentication, doesn't access. You must authorize the user to have the code, restrict. Okay, save. Was here. Save. Boom. Streamlabs! Oh yeah, just a reminder that if you have a subscription at Amazon Prime, you could subscribe to this channel and help me to achieve some goal so I can have more emote and give jobs, give work to Funkatoons. That's a shame. Promotion, right? Yeah. Cool. See you later, sir. Okay. So now I have that thing. Why it's still off though? Didn't work? It's not created yet? Auth setting is save, but why it's not showing up? Let's go configuration. Okay, it's there. But in here, like I should have another app registration. No? Azure AD Connect? I thought it was in the app registration. Oh, all application maybe? No. Oh, there it is. It's there, okay. School. Okay, so we have that, so we did that. Configure in advanced settings. You can configure the app setting manually if you want, or to use the app registration different app. So right now, it doesn't mean that if I redo this query right now, I will fail. No. Because I don't check it. So there's some additional configuration to perform. Go in the Active Directory, app registration. Okay, now I need to have the implicit ground ID token. So here in the, where is it? Here. And the authentication. Yeah, it was already there. Okay, make sure that implicit and ID tokens are set. They are. Next, we need to expose the API for consumption by other application. Open the expose an API. There are two steps. First, if it doesn't already exist, you need to add a scope for blah blah blah, user impersonation. Do I need to use user impersonation? I think it's his name, but I'm comfortable with that. So it was expose an API, and I already have a scope. Let's move this here and go there. Come on. Open Expose an API tab. There's two steps. First, if it doesn't exist, you need to add a scope for it. Yeah, you know what? I don't like. I thought it was a good idea, but I don't like it. If your access allowed, choose also it was already there. Yeah, okay, it's already there. Cool. If your access allows, choose admin and user from the consent. Admin and user. Yeah. It's cool. Before the function app can use any credential, user must explicitly opt in by providing consent. Some organization required administrator to provide consent. You can revoke those consent at any times and effectively disable access and blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So all that is done. The scope. The scope is just a permission that the client app requests. In this case, the application app is the Blazor blah blah blah. To allow it to work with the function app, you need to authorize it. At the bottom of the same page, authorize a client, tap add client application and paste the client ID of your Blazor WebAssembly. Make sure it uses that thing. Oh, interesting. So here, the client ID I need is the other client ID I had, and we had that in the app settings. I'm clicking everywhere. App settings, client ID. Right? Is checked. Cool. Note: the full scope of this URL is the app registration to be the same as your function, the scope name, Blazor, blah 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 blah. We'll just paste that in my notes just in case we need it. So add application. Cool, so now we have an application here. Hey, Dota2 attitude. You're always there. You were there last night. Or probably maybe, no, for you it was just super late. On a TBD Gamer show. It was late for me. Was it the morning for you? It was ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, it was late, right? But TBD Gamer is also, it was very late for him too, right? That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're making progress. I feel like maybe are we making progress? Let's see. So now it's time to pause. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's time to pause. Like, it's been a while since I played. So I'll do that. I think on Friday I will do some giveaways. So today there's only one score to beat. 33. Sure, dev is not there, so I can't do this now. Hey. Okay, so it's now time to pose. What did we do? Yeah, so if you do drop, it will just drop you, and if you want to put an emote, then you put an emote after, and there you go. You just got the high score, first try. Awesome. And eventually when we get our bot, the bot will keep track of the high score, but for now I need to stop every time. Okay, so we create the app registration, blah, blah, blah. We generate the necessary authentication, we create an app registration, we enable the support for the token, we ensure that in-person blah blah was available, we authorize the Blazor to secure with the other one. Okay, so we're not done yet. Yeah, of course we're not done yet. Even though the function app is configured to grant permission to the Blazor app must explicitly ask for the permission. This is the last step to close the loop. In Azure Active Directory, navigation to your Blazor app. Oh yeah, but it's not in Azure yet. Oh, in Azure Active Directory, just navigate to your Blazor WebAssembly registration. Okay. So let's go here, and let's go app registration, and let's go here, right? Tap the API permission and add permission, okay? API permission, add permission to what? Choose my APIs and select the Azure function app. Add permission, my APIs, no result. What did we do wrong? This one. I use this. Yeah, thank you. Choose my guide, select the Azure, tap the delegate permission, make sure the user needs check and add permission, apply, delegate permission. Do we have to delegate permission? Delegate permission, boom, add permission. Okay, updating permission, cool. And after that, I will need to do all that by programmation, so when you deploy, you won't have to do it. That will be fun, good challenge. We're not done learning with that thing. Well, at least if I have the step-by-step, that will be easy. Okay, so now the function app is locked down. The job is not done yet. If you try to access the Azure function, okay. So now if I do this, no, it's working. I feel like when I did the registration for my my app, I missed something. I feel like here, like it's not locked down now. Like I'm not sure why. So action to take when request is not authenticated. So I should go and logged in. Just want to make sure I was here. It's highlighted. Okay. I choose the option allow anonymous requests no action because the code itself validates the identity. Oh, okay, so the code will validate. Yeah, but if you know the function, well, maybe we'll need to change that though, because if you find out the URL, I still don't want you to be able to call it. So if there's some code inside the function that validate, that's fine. So let's assume now it's working. We didn't have any code though to call the function in our code. Maybe we should here, instead of getting secret, getting value maybe. Well, we'll keep secret for now, and we should call the Azure function so that's his WebAssembly pages, index, clients get DB context async. Oh, did you create a library for that? So we'll need to check that. Schleif, quoi? And let's just one sec. I didn't change my color of my bulb. Color mode. Voila. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So, the function apps lockdown. So now we need to configure. So the HTTP client. Yeah, I didn't set anything yet. Do we have the code? Will I be able to just copy it from you, sir? We'll see. Whoops. Where are you? There it is. Got you back. Okay, so in Blazor WebAssembly, the HTTP client is injected using the dependency injection. The default client is configured with the same base URL as the client, so that you can make calls to local server using partial path like this. This is configured in program CS. I don't need that for now. So here in program CS, really? Oh yeah. Right. Add transient, HTTP, base, blah blah blah. So if we look again, base, let's wrap up. So HTTP base, blah blah blah. So that's done here. Okay. The Azure function endpoint is a different base and required the request header to be contain the default authentication information. To configure the client, I added the Microsoft extension HTTP NuGet package that provide a helper method to create a HTTP factory. Okay, so let's add this thing to our project. So if I open the terminal, and I should be able to do, whoops, I had it. Add this thing, and I should have a note of that. Stream note. We also need to add the other one. Here, let's execute it. Cool, so it was added. So if I go to, we had that one also. We need to I'm used to have you here, sir. So go in the corner. There it is. I need to use the fancy zone more. Okay. So we have that. This allows the configuration to a specific request by name. More in a minute. First, we need to set up authorization. Excellent. So the application built-in authorization message handler that automatically configure the request header that contain authorization token local. We need a custom handler that allows the token to be sent to a remote function. So in data folder, I create this. Okay, let's in data. We don't have a data folder, so let's create another.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, Michael Jolie. Yes, with a haircut. It was needed. I couldn't fit in the screen. Like I needed a wider angle to fit with like all the hair. It was very long. Bald builder. Does your beard is still sticky? It looked itchy, right? When you feel like you need to. It felt like very stiff yesterday. Move here. Excellent. What a coincidence. I got a haircut this morning too. Of course, I also got... You got me for a second. I was like, what? What a coincidence. What was the TikTok things? Like, oh, whatever you can dance. And like, what is can dance? What's a coincidence? I cannot sing like you. I can draw, but I cannot sing. Well, I shaved this part though, but not that part. Oh man. Okay, so data, let's create a new file. Handler.cs. Boom. Now let's do, oh, you know what? Let's be a little bit lazy. I know it was in data. Wahaha! Yeah, a better Razor page. Oh, cool! What a score! What a score! Code with Sean. Let me save your score. You got a high score today, and until we have our bot to remember it, I need to take note of them. I shave every 3 days. Any more than that, I got a lot of irritation. Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear the? Someone is falling on my head. Of course. From you, a lot of things is normal, Michael. Try a bunch. Shaving razor. That's fine. I was joking because, you know, we are building razor pages. Oh, a new landing. Swim and miss. Sometimes upstairs just drop. Someone upstairs just drop. Exactly. Copper Birdie. 41. You just beat your score. Oh, how fun. Michael Jolie, did you ever see my new animation, the stream starting at the beginning of my stream with the rocket? Did I show you that? Cool, I will do that. I use what it's called again, Fiverr thing to do that. So I think it's this thing. So not bad, you know. So when I start streaming now, we're on the ground, and then we take the rocket, and now we are all in the cloud. Kind of cool, and that's why I want like I'm working on my own version of to have always cloud, and you will be able to add more clouds or remove clouds. But I need to up skills like my JavaScript skills, because a lot of integration with the Twitch bot and all those things needs JavaScript skill, and my skills are very, very old, like 20, not 20, I discovered the other day it was more 15 years that I didn't do any JavaScript, so yeah. Yeah, true, the smoke machine. I think you will just land. Oh, wait, I think you're in line for the lowest score, Copper Birdie. The highest and the lowest. My lord. you know, because here I keep track of your success, but also I applaud the failure because we're a place to learn. Cool, so let's change that, because for us, I just called that authorization message. We could rename it by AZFunk, by cloud, by URL. Backend authorization message. I think AZFunk. So let's rename that. Let's do a rename. And of course, like this, AZFunk. That will be my name of my class. And it will be this name, this name, this name. I got a 404 in my code. What? Here? Here should be apps setting test. Rage. Like all your icons, was it a reference to the little toy fluffy figure that you can animate? I just realized it's the same blue first thing. The puppets thing? Oh, I never realized that. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, since you just joined, I'm trying to use from Blazor, I want to call the Azure function, but in a secure way, using all the token and all those security. The other day I was trying to read the, originally, sorry, my plan was to have the security token save in Azure Key Vault, and from Azure WebAssembly read that and use that. But there's Active Directory already in Azure, so instead I will just use the Active Directory. And I was poking around and was having a lot of issues, like some pieces are missing, like it was not working. And Jeremy Lickness had a blog post recently talking about that, and I read that blog post, but somehow I missed the part where I thought it was just focused on Cosmo DB, but no, like he's using function and all those things. So perfect for me. 48, you already had better than that. Nope. 48. 4808. 4808. Boom. Okay, so let's understand what we just copy paste. So the application built-in blah 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 automatically configure the request header to contain the authorization token for the local request. We need a custom handler blah blah blah. I created this. Excellent. The main purpose of the custom handler is to authorize storing the Azure token in the request headers. when the client access the function endpoint, will access the function endpoint from... Hello! There's my mini cloud. Come. My little helper is there. So this is mini cloud. Very cute indeed. Very cute. Well, it's the kind of dog that the hair is always growing. So recently we bought our own, because of the lockdown, we bought our own trimmer. So it was the first time, but the poor little thing had a bunch of nuts and stuff. So the first pass was not beautiful, but I think the next one will be better. But the thing is very quiet for a razor. She was not scared, but she didn't like, you know, the when we do the paws, whatever, you know, the end of the legs. She didn't like that part. But my daughter did a great job. It's very on brand. That's my daughter. She's always, you know, pushing me to do a video with Mini Cloud. So she could be your mascot. You could call her Mini Cloud and then you hashtag Mini Cloud. We're like, yeah, you know, like like I'm not like a YouTuber who will show how to do some makeup or stuff. Like I'm doing Azure stuff. So Mini Cloud, yeah, it's funny, but I'm not sure I will really use that as a promoting things. I'm not sure people will come to my stream just to see the dog. Maybe, but I'm not there yet. No, that was done by a professional. But it's, I think my hairdresser, she went a little bit short, I think. But whatever, it's fine. We'll grow up. I usually prefer a little bit longer. The mom brigade. I trim my puppy toes. Oh, this is hard. Do you have like the do you have kind of a clipper that cut, or you have the new thing that I saw on Instagram where like it kind of it's like a Dremel and just like. Well, yeah, but I'm happy because the razor is the same price as one shot for the dog. So now that we saw that it's simple, I just save so much money. I will be able to buy stickers and t-shirts and give away all that money. Or maybe just buy t-shirt for me. Or hoodies. So I can have a more diversified set of hoodies for streaming. Oh, with a sandpaper. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, it's my dog. I'm trying to push my daughter to take care of that. She's old enough. I'm currently feeling my dog animal. Yeah. Okay, let's try to. How much time do we have? About half an hour. Would be cool if we can do a call, right? So the main purpose of that, okay. Well, access the function endpoint name token client. To configure the endpoint, I create a section in app setting JSON. That is deploy, okay. Okay. So I need that. In the app settings, I don't have it open. root app settings. So let's do this, and I will need to change my endpoint, of course, to put my function app. Yeah, like you can scare anybody. She's so protective. Tiny little thing. Okay. So replace the setting in your file with your endpoint. I just did it. The handler used the information, the configuration to grab the endpoint. Now the message handler is done. We can set up the HTTP factory in program.js. First, I create a local helper method to retrieve the function endpoint from configuration. Although this is configured for authorized endpoint by a message handler, we need to configure the base address of the HTTPS and like this. Wait. Let's go program CS here. That's not what I want. I want this. Static function endpoint. Oh, there it is. No, in program here, so something like that. Okay, it is inside. It is inside main. Well, I thought it was outside. I think the static got me confused here. And here for us, it's easy funk. Was it with a capital A? Yep. And here, this part still doesn't exist. Token client. I think I need to have a specific class. Whoop! Did I miss some stuff? Oh, I miss a lot. I'm currently feeding my dog animal. Oh yeah, the oil. Oil to calm him. Oh, okay. I don't know that method. But it does not seem to be working well. Yeah. When you can use them. Like if you keep... Like that's why like when we did the trim, I say just do whatever you can. She will look ugly for a few days and then we'll do it again. Even if it's with nothing to remove, just so to get used to the clipper and like having that thing. And we give her a bunch of treats. Yeah. I have the feeling that I'm missing a class. Maybe in data token something? Yeah, you did a class token, right? To read it, let's add a class. Boom. And that's just a class. Now I just need to change this. Common. Hey Shirley Dev, how are you? Yeah, I don't think I want this thing though. I don't want a Cosmo token, I want an Azure.
Bonjour. Hi.
How are you, Mr. Shirley Dev? How are you? Let's just put that in comment for now. Good, thank you. Myself, pretty good. Pretty good. Today is a holiday in Quebec. But I didn't know and I booked myself a bunch of meetings and stuff. So I'm working. Tomorrow I will be off. Tomorrow I'll be off. Cool, so why don't you... I think I don't need that. Cool. So now here it should be working. Excellent. Someone had to come up with the spec for the... Yeah, exactly. Though you did a fantastic job on the live coder event last weekend, Shirley Dev. It was awesome, your ideas to have a clip to start at every talk, or like once a... Like, I think it was at every talk. Really, really cool. I really liked that. I think it was very appreciated by a bunch of people. So... big, you know.
Yay!
Good job. Good job. It was really good. Who watched the Live Coder event last Saturday? I know there's a lot of live coders in the chat, but who didn't know at all about the live coder event? So let me know in the chat. Like, I didn't know about what's live coder event. I don't know what's live coder is. I missed most of it because I was in the moderator channel. We could watch, and then I was in the prep where I was talking with the next speaker and stuff, and then I watched a little bit less when I was there. Yeah, right, Copper Birdie, Michael Jolie. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, wedding. Oh. I thought you were joking, saying like, yeah, I knew about it, that the guy is presenting the promotion and everything of those things. Yes, it is recorded. Thank you for sharing. There's a lot of stuff there, and it will be uploaded on YouTube soon also. It was a 6 hours long event, bunch of stuff, pretty cool, different. What I like, it was well, like I think for some people that was a very big plus because it was like a little bit of everything, and for others it was a big bad thing because it was a little bit of everything instead of, oh, I just want to learn about Python or whatever. But I like the fact that it was diversified in terms of experience, like type of speakers, experience speakers, topics, a lot of diversified topic. Personally, I like that. But I know for some people they were like, yeah, no, I would have preferred like a one thing. Okay. So let's try to understand now what's happening here. So now I should be able to get the endpoint, right? Where are we? Here from program. But that thing is never called. Oh yeah, it will be called. So function endpoint will get the value, okay? Next, I update the template generated authentication configuration to explicitly request they use the user in-person and scope and administration. So builder service, add this thing here. Whoa, finally. Why strange, like I'm trying to highlight a line and it's the other one that is selected. So here, that's the program. There it is. And here I need the AZ funk. So set Azure Active Directory Authentication. So here it's using this, get the endpoint and use the user impersonation and bind this. Well, you know, surely Dev, if you need something, you're usually not the only one that wants that. Also now, builder service. So here now we'll need this instead of that one. Oh, and this was this. Okay, now I understand. Now I understand what's happening. Yeah. Okay.
Bonjour. Hi.
Hey, Mortal Box! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Mortal. It's not mortal. It's Mortal. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're making progress. We're getting closer and closer. Finally, I registered a custom to use the blah blah blah. So add HTTP client. That's, I didn't paste it yet, right? Yeah, I did it. Did I? No. Man, I'm confused. So here you add transient there. Oh yeah, to use the handler and then you configure the stuff. Right. Oops, whoops, bips, bips. So boom. So now that's there. So okay, so it's still okay, so it's still using the default one. Yeah, I show him Shuri Dev. Well, thanks for sharing the clip though. It was a cool one. I'm bad at generating clips. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. Then okay. So we have that. The first, okay, that's cool. So we have that. The client is very simple. Also, we need another class, Cosmo token. The client is very simple. It uses inject factory name HTTP to configure the message handler. So he created a Cosmo. Did I miss that? I definitely missed that. Where did you put that? That would be in the Cosmo section, maybe? Or common? Cosmo token. Okay. So let's create a AZ token. I will put that in data. Whatever. Boom. Ah, that's where this came from. Now I understand. Hey, I was like, why this thing? Where'd that come from? I will keep that for now, but that's not what I want. Whoa, okay, sorry, I missed a few, Freda the cats. Oh, did you just become, yeah. Freda the cat, you're the winner today yet. The link, streamer, Twitch, Twitter account don't work for most of them. What? Scores! I'm not sure Shirley Cat should get to be the winner. Oh, it was Freda the cat. Was it Freda? Yeah, it was Freda the cat. Did I miss something? I don't understand, Fragbird. I'm not sure Shirley's cat should get... Is it another bot? Freda the cat? Is it another Shirley Dev bot? How many bots do you have? We still need to do the call, right? Says that doesn't truly qualify because already being configured as the base URL get token. So here, common, let's put the same domain name. Now AZ token. Whoa. AZ token, if I go here, I will be able to uncomment this section, Control K, Control U. Now I could use my AZ token. Right. Okay, now I understand. So it's still kind of... I'm not sure what I'm missing. I need to have that. I thought now it was part of the I thought now it was part of the .NET. Hello TBD Gamer, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Want to start the stream for the... You missed the reference to the... No, I did that. Oh, meaning I miss it in the... at the top? Microsoft extension. Yeah. don't understand. Is it just my Visual Studio Code that is maybe this one? Microsoft ASP.NET Core Blazor HTTP client. That one I don't have. That could be the one, right? Unable to find a stable package. Found 14 version. Newest is this thing. Interesting. So here is using 3.0. I was using 3.0 too, but he's using a bunch of preview though. Yeah, and if I use that, then it won't be compatible with the other. I mean, right? This is what I can understand. Package blah 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 is incompatible with all the framework. And if I do this, I mean, now I should. Now this is working. Can I build? Yeah, okay. Let's keep track of that instead. But now I want to call the Azure function serverless cosmodb token. Azure token is assigned you can configure the custom blah blah blah. I use email. request token, right? Serverless Cosmo DB token generation. Again, I need to stop. We're so close. Well, I really need to go. Dang it. Okay, let's go back here. Let's open a new page. Let's run the credits and we'll find someone to raid. So stay with me. We're a big party, will be cool. So run the credits. Big thanks to all of you. Who can we raid today? Who's streaming? Any suggestions? Oh, there's Terra Job. Terra Job, I think I never raid him, so that could be cool. Let me check. How do you spell his name? Terra Job ST. Terra Job ST. Cool. Let's do that. Wonderful. So again, a big thanks to spending your time with me. I think we are very close, so next stream we should be able to connect to our Azure Act function using AD. Super happy. Thank you for your help. A lot of help in the chat today. Hopefully you learned something just like me. And on Friday we may pause a little bit again to continue working on that chatbot in JavaScript. So if you know JavaScript or if you're interested to learn like me, join me on Friday. Otherwise, bye-bye.